Gotta get the garlic in. Really good. Hello guys, welcome to Korean 밥상. Today we'll be making Myeolchi Bokkeum, stir-fried dried anchovies. Every Korean meal has some sort of basic side dishes, and this Myeolchi Bokkeum is highly popular. Growing up, this was one of our regulars in my lunch boxes. And guess what? If you saw Squid Game, this was one of the side dishes in their lunch boxes, doshirak, along with a fried egg, kimchi, and braised soybeans, gochujang. Dried anchovies come in different sizes, and they are naturally salty, but the salt level can vary depending on how they were preserved or dried. I have here very little tiny anchovies. These are called myeolchi, but even small anchovies come in many different sizes, so you can use any type of small anchovies for this recipe. You don't need to remove the guts and heads from these guys. They're all edible and taste fine. The first thing we're gonna do is to slice up some chili peppers and garlic cloves. I have 3 garlic cloves here, but you can use more. And something green for pop of color, plus I love peppers. I like to cut it diagonally. Anchovies are long, so I like to cut it a little longer. Okay, next, anchovies. We're gonna stir fry this in oil first, so let's turn the heat on. Once it heats up, turn it to medium. Okay, I'm heating the pan with 1 tablespoon of oil. It's getting warm, so I'm gonna put the anchovies in. Just stir fry. Stir frying in oil is the key here because this will remove the fishy taste of anchovies a little bit and also keep the anchovies nice and crunchy. This has been a couple minutes and the anchovies are turning slightly golden and I can hear popping sounds. Let me try one. It's nicely crispy and crunchy. Okay, this is done, and I'm going to transfer this to a plate. So I turn the heat off, and then we're gonna add seasoning ingredients here. So I am going to add a ½ tablespoon soy sauce and 2 tablespoons cooking wine, rice wine. And this is also to your taste, but you know, Myeolchi Bokkeum should be nicely sweet. And I'm using 2 teaspoons here. Adjust to your taste. And here's 1 tablespoon of Oligo. I'm using Oligo. You can use a corn syrup or honey. If you are using honey, use less because the honey is much sweeter. And we're gonna let this boil up. I like to thicken the sauce a little bit before I stir fry anchovies in. It really bubbles up quickly. Just let it bubble up like this. Just wait, 30 seconds maybe? Okay, so it's ready for my anchovies. Never too late. Okay, now stir really well for a minute. And I reduced the heat to like medium-low. Now we're gonna add our peppers. You don't wanna stir fry too long because the sugar will harden and anchovies will get stuck together. But you do need to stir fry well so that anchovies can stay crunchy longer. Okay, this is done and I'm gonna turn the heat off. I'm gonna add a teaspoon of sesame oil and about a teaspoon sesame seeds, but this is a little more than that, but that's okay. Okay, now let me try some. It's really like sweet, salty, crispy, crunchy, really good. The taste turned out really well. This time we're gonna make a spicy version. So for this one, instead of using soy sauce, I'm gonna use a gochujang. Gochujang is salty, so don't use too much. This is about a half tablespoon. And my cooking wine, this is Oligo. And sugar. And turn the heat on and dissolve it really well. If you want it extra spicy, instead of putting more gochujang, which is salty, just use a little bit of gochugaru. And this is about a half teaspoon. And don't forget to put garlic in there. And as we did with the mild version, we're gonna let this bubble up and slightly thicken. Stir really well to dissolve the gochujang. Okay, it's bubbling up nicely, so I'm gonna add the anchovies. And stir really well to coat everything well. And then add peppers. Okay, they are nicely coated, and let me taste it. It's nice and crunchy and it's done. So we're gonna add sesame oil. Let's turn the heat off. And sesame seeds. Okay, this is done. Okay, I gotta try this one too. These are delicious as is, but it will be great with a bowl of rice. Hope you try it soon. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already. And see you next time.